You know what? You don't have to kill somebody with sword.
Now be cho 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 show working. That is what a lot of Nigerians are really talking on the case of Mohbad's wife. We need to understand the question a lot of people are really asking. Recently, she went out on a podcast and then said a lot of things, cast allegations on the father of Mohbad, and a lot of people are now getting involved in this story. And they keep saying that, yes, why would you demand DNA from her? Mohbad is a public figure, and most of the money he made it from the public. And this guy came to the limelight under Naira Marley to an extent. Based on investigation, Naira Marley has not been found wanting as the killer of Mohbad. That is something a lot of people got to understand. But the questions a lot of people are really asking: who were those people with Mohbad at the point of death? I still got some kind of variation in the stories of Wunmi to an extent. I am suspecting everybody around Mohbad, both the father, everybody, they have their own, side of the faults. When you talk about the story of Wunmi, she was the last person with Mohbad to an extent because they sleep in the same house. And then he was stabbed, according to a report, and they called in a private nurse to treat Mohbad. She said they reacted to injection, but the initial story was like he died at the hospital. And later, based on the interview I listened to, she said Mohbad died at night. So this is actually conflicting to an extent. And some people demanded for a DNA, the rest, based on the stories Mohbad friends are saying, because these guys were still arrested, like Prime Boy and a lot of others. They said Mohbad had issue with Wunmi, his wife, at that time, and this is as a result of paternity and the rest. Issue came up that they wanted to travel, to Canada. They wanted to relocate to Canada because of the issues Mohbad was really having and the rest. They have to demand a paternity test, or DNA test for the baby before they can actually do that. A lot of things actually came out. Instead of this lady to help Nigerians to clarify her name, now she said she's not going to do DNA and a lot of back and forth and the rest. This is 2 years, DNA is not done, and you want Nigerians to actually trust you, based on the gaps in your story. I think a lot of people, they are not going to trust. Let's flip the coin around. If this is other way around, that Mohbad was the person being dragged right now, I think Mohbad would have been in jail, if it was the other way around. But based on some kind of sentiment they have for these people, all those kind of things, a lot of people are trying to thwart this kind of case. That is something I feel. But based on the podcast, that is not a live podcast for me. Thank God for the revelation of the Nedu podcast, 100 Brunch, how they script it behind and make you to answer to a lot of things and the rest. So I don't really trust that podcast that much. But what we are trusting is the story, the consistency of her story is not really adding up, because they go talk this other day, they go talk this different day and all those kind of things. That is something I kind of understand about that. DNA has not been done. And then who were those people with Mohbad at the point of declaring that he's dead? Because we saw a video where somebody said Mohbad is dead, and nobody is asking questions. If you ask questions, they say make you not ask, go ask Naira Marley. Naira Marley was not there. People were there. What happened? They should explain. They should come out and explain. That is what a lot of people are really, demanding. So you should not antagonize people. You should not get angry that people are really asking questions, because Mohbad is a public figure. A lot of people looked up to Mohbad as a role model in the society. He made money from the public, so you should not really antagonize them. Davido and 2 others arrested for kidnapping. That is something trending now on social media, and Davido responded to that particular story that was posted by Instablog Niger, and some people are really getting concerned about that. Using the name of Davido to trend and some kind of thing, that is actually defaming. That is something I feel. But Davido is not going to sue anybody on that. But you need to understand that he posted something and he made a statement and said karma not far from these guys where they do these kind of things. Why would you say Davido kidnapped somebody? That is the statement that came in from Davido. I think most people, they are always looking out for the names to actually kind of sell their pages and to attract traffic to themselves. That is actually a fake traffic. But when they talk about Davido, it's not Davido that is the musician. This is somebody who has a name, aka name as Davido. That is something I feel about that, and based on the report that is trending on social media. So far, Davido has actually responded to that. So you should take note that it's not your Davido Omobabolo. Irasta is coming out to say, I really want a collaboration with Burna Boy and Rihanna. So that is something that she said at the Mobile Awards, and a lot of people are really paying attention to her. Let's catch a glimpse.
We do have exciting collaborations coming, and I really want a collaboration with Burna Boy and Rihanna. So, amen. Can I get an amen?
Irasta, who won the Best African Art at the Mobile Awards, is really trending right now for good reasons. That is something I feel. But the Headies has nominated these guys. But a lot of people are saying that in that category, Irasta may actually get a particular award from the Headies, while some other persons are saying there is a kind of fierce competition. We got Tems in her category. We got a lot of others in that category, like Burna Boy, Davido, and we got Rema, and it's going to be so fierce. We got Ashake also in that category. Do you think it's going to be like highly competitive? I want you to put that in the comment section so that you can have a glimpse at what you feel. What do you feel about that? What do you feel about Nigerian Afrobeat? What is your main take on Nigerian Afrobeat? Do you think we are progressive, or do you think we are actually failing in some areas? I want you to put your own opinion in the comment section. But based on my own observation, I think a lot of Nigerian artists, they are not supporting Afrobeat. They are not supporting our own institutions. Yes, Headies has nominated a lot of artists. You know, I expected a lot of people to post or repost for Headies, but somehow they are not posting. But they are quick to respond to, Grammy. They are quick to respond to other international awards. But when it comes to local award, a lot of people don't seem to respond too much to that, and that is quite disturbing, and is going to discourage the organizers of these particular awards. At the time, Anima Shaun, the CEO of Headies, was calling on a lot of multinationals to come in on board and support or sponsor these particular awards, and the Lagos state government is really involved in that big stride. And also, I feel that the federal government should find a way to support these Headies, because they sent delegates at the time to the Grammys, but now a lot of people are expecting that delegate to be sent to Lagos, where Headies is going to be held through the Ministry of Arts and Culture. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos, and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos.